shit too. You know I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Making shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the 2434 podcast where everything is possible and learn from wins and losses. Heck speaking, and I'm here with your villain.
Have no fear, Villen's here.
There we go.
2434 podcast came to shake the world.
Word. Alright. Bet. We got a lot of great news to y'all. This is going to be a short episode, but we're going to cover a lot of here. Derrick Rose, the player who rose from the Chicago streets and made it to the NBA, got hurt, came back, dropped 50, has finally called it a career. Man, oh man. Villen, what is your thoughts on the Derrick Rose retirement?
Yeah, I knew he had to retire someday, obviously, but I didn't think it would be soon. I didn't think he would retire before LeBron. Kind of crazy.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. LeBron playing for 25 years is going to be crazy, bro.
I think he's going to get to year 25.
What's Bryce's year?
I think he's a junior in high school.
So if he's a junior in high school this year, this is going to be his junior year, his senior year, freshman year of college. LeBron got 3 more years in him.
He said he's not. I don't know. You know LeBron, he be capping.
But to speak on Derrick Rose, bro, Derrick Rose is one of those players I think we missed out on a lot from him. Prime Derrick Rose is different. I'm going to do a film study on Derrick Rose. It's going to come out soon. My major thing is I don't want to sit there and do a film study and the NBA and the NCAA try to claim my video and try to claim my bread. No, thank you. I ain't trying to get copyrighted here. But Prime Derrick Rose was a rare blend of speed, quickness, athleticism, and change the direction that we have not seen before.
I agree.
The only thing I just wished, I wish somebody would sit there and write Tom Thibodeau a very detailed, aggravated letter for playing Derrick Rose deep in the fourth quarter, up 15 with a minute and 30 seconds left, knowing he's injury prone.
Ridiculous. And they lost the series because of that, too.
As I said, Villen, Thibodeau is a good coach. He gets everything out of his players. We don't need him to get an ACL out of his players either. Shoot. But anyway, as I always say, bro, Derrick Rose was one of the players. He was an experience that you had to be there to see. Villen, you have anything else you want to say about Derrick Rose?
Man, I think a lot of youth or any basketball player, any age coming up that is struggling to find a role on the court, watch Derrick Rose after all his injuries, because he went through a lot of roles. He went through star player to just maybe starter, second option. Then he went to just a playmaker, facilitate offense. Then he came as a bench player and so on and so forth. And finally, a veteran guy under the bench. And he never complained. He never no stain in the media about Derrick Rose complaining about any of his roles changing. Him whining about contracts, none of that. So everyone should take note from Derrick Rose, and it's not over. When you injure yourself, you just gotta adapt your play style.
That was profound. I can't say anything better than that, bro. Hey, bro, the biggest lesson I think most young players got to learn is not how to make it in the NBA. It's how to stay in the NBA.
Thanks.
Because I'm going to be real with you. Let's just be real. We all played 2K before. When we in the NBA, we think we're going to go sit there and average 30 points, 30 rebounds, 30 assists, 30 steals, 30 blocks, and 1 turnover. We think that we're going to be the star player on the team, and guess what? It's never right. Some things change, injuries happen, surgeries happen, and I hate to say this, bro. The biggest lesson about sports, bro, that sucks, and that really sucks. There's always going to be somebody who's bigger, faster, stronger, and more athletic than you, and also there's always going to be somebody who's younger than you.
Nope.
And that's the problem. Because I know for a fact that, and this just goes to show you about Derrick Rose, and this is why he's a great player and I respect him. He's coming up He's seeing Russell Westbrook have success. He's seeing John Morant have success. He's seeing Anthony Edwards have success.
Nope.
Who else? He's seeing Mike Conley play 20. He's seeing Mike Conley being a key piece on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, and Mike Conley was his draft mate. It's very easy for him to sit there and be jelly, be frustrated, and be not happy with his role. But the fact of the matter is, he sat there and handled it like a true professional. It's kind of one of the reasons why we respect Derrick Rose as a basketball player. And a lot of people, we gravitate to Derrick Rose. Because I'm going to be real, he legit went from being on the top of the roll to being next up. Because listen, he was 22 when he won his first MVP, bro.
Or
To getting
youngest MVP ever, right?
Youngest MVP ever, yep. To getting hurt, to coming back, to getting hurt again. The mere fact that he had a 15-year career it always amazes me. But hey, share your opinions in the comment section below. Y'all know the drill. Now, I gotta toot my own horn because I called it.
Yeah,
I called it, did I?
definitely does.
I'm gonna put the clip right here. The one thing I like about the Mikal Bridges, and why I say it's a major need remover, is because Julius Randle now becomes expendable.
Shoot it. Pause.
In my previous video about the Knicks, I said them trading for Mikal Bridges makes Julius Randle expendable. If you don't know what video I was talking about, check out my Nova Knicks video. That's what ended up happening. Karl Anthony-Towns is officially a New York Knickerbocker.
Boo.
We traded Dante DiVincenzo, so man, we had the Nova Knicks, but we traded for Karl Anthony-Towns. I'm okay with that. And we traded Julius Randle.
And I'm out of here.
Man, pack him up. My question, Villen, how do you feel the Knicks are going to do with a core of Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and Karl Anthony-Towns? Do you feel like they're going to make a breakthrough in the East? Or you feel like they're going to sit there and be in the same spot as they was with Julius Randle?
Nah, I think they'll improve, even though I don't like Cat. I think they'll improve. They definitely got more floor spacing now. They got a strong starting center that they can rely on. They could run their small Villanova lineup with Cat starting beside them. I think they'll be great on offense, and they'll be great on defense. I think they're going to be a top contender.
A top contender, Anthony-Towns.
Top contender.
I'm going to be real. Top three. I can see that. Here's how I look at it, Brody. I'm going to go over the details about the trade. They gave up Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, Bates Dwap, because I'm not trying to pronounce his first name, because I know for a fact I don't like botching names. The Detroit Pistons first round pick, which is going to be in the lottery, so that's actually going to be a really good pick.
Minnesota suck.
Hey, bro.
In a few years.
They may get Cooper Flag.
Yo.
That would be funny.
It's next year's pick?
Wait, is this okay? Let me see. It's a 2020. Wait. Last year's a 2024 pick. It's a 2025 first round pick.
So next year's draft, they got the Pistons pick.
Yep.
Might be scary.
It may be.
They might get Cooper Flag.
They may give Cooper Flag. A young core of Cooper Flag, Anthony Edwards, and Rob Dillingham.
With
Rudy Gobert in the way.
And Randall.
Julius Randle not passing in the ball. They may make the 5th seed.
It's tough because they're just going to ship Randall away.
I mean, bruh, it's a bit, as I always say about the NBA, bruh, the NFL is a not-for-long league, but this is a business. So Julius Randle is going to, I feel like Julius Randle's going to do what he's going to do whatever he goes. The biggest issue is Julius Randle's role with the Timberwolves is going to be challenging because I don't know what role they're going to have him play. Because if they need him to be a star, I don't think Julius Randle is going to be can be the second best player on your championship team. I'm to be honest with you.
He can't be the second best.
I don't think he can be the second best player on the championship team.
I don't know. I think he's good enough. But he's giving me 25 and 10.
You got to realize something, bro. The Knicks, the Timberwolves, got Anthony Edwards, who's going to be averaging anywhere between 27 and 30 a game. I mean, then they got Julius Randle, who's going to be averaging. The problem is, Julius Randle is a black hole, bro. He's like Oklahoma City Melo. I'm sorry. He's like the 2 years prior to Melo leaving Knicks, Melo. That is honestly specific. That's who he is. That's who he plays at. He's going to sit there. He's going to get the ball. He's going to stop all the action. And he's going to sit there and try to bully ball and finish with his left hand. It's going to be weird, to say the least. Now, my next question is, how do you think the Timberwolves are going to do with Julius Randle being on the roster?
I think they're going to probably just be in the same spot, like lingering top 3 in the West, deep playoff run. They could go to the finals, depending on how they match up in the playoffs, but I don't see that team winning a championship.
My question is, who do they have a good matchup against? They don't got a match. A lot of the reasons why they had a good matchup against the Denver Nuggets is because they could put Cat on Jokic and have Gobert play free safety.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, to those who are uninitiated, they could have Gobert rotate and clog the paint and help off on Jokic.
That's true.
But we know Gobert cannot guard Jokic in a 1-on-1. We know Julius Randle cannot guard Jokic in a 1-on-1 by himself.
I don't know.
I don't see them being the Nuggets.
They still match up good with OKC.
OKC, yes. Cause I like the matchup between Shea and even though Anthony Edwards is not going to be guarding Shea. Or let me rephrase this. I'm making that sound like Anthony Edwards don't duck smoke. Anthony Edwards is going to be guarding the least tax and the least energy consuming player on the Oklahoma State Thunder. He's most likely going to be guarding. Would that be like Dort?
Probably Caruso.
Like Alex Caruso or Dort? Because
I think he'll guard Shea.
Okay. Here's the reason why I don't think he's going to guard Shea. To anybody, if you have Anthony Edwards guarding Shea, if he's not careful, he's going to pick up cheap fouls on Shea.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I say he's not going to be really guarding Shea. He's not going to be guarding Shea like that. But I'll say this. He's most likely. I believe he's going to guard the least offensively taxing play on the roster. Now they're going to match him. They're going to run screen and rolls with Anthony Edwards in action. If y'all watch basketball, let's use Steph Curry for an example. Steph Curry is not a bad defender per se, but he's not a defender that you want on Kyrie Irving. Because of that, when the Cavs played the Warriors in the finals that they won, what they was doing was they was switching. They was running a screen and roll with Steph Curry's man on Kyrie because that was a better matchup rather than trying to score on Iguodala, Clay, and Draymond. And he's easy.
I say he would guard Shea because he guarded Kyrie.
And you see how that went.
That's true. Got torched.
Also, shout out to Kyrie. I don't know what order these videos gonna come out in. But shout out to Kyrie Irving. Got a film study in the lab for Kyrie. Stay tuned. But anyway, it's gonna be an interesting matchup, I'll say the least. They match up with all OKC. I don't like their matchup against the Mavericks. Because Randall is not guarding Kyrie or Luka. And Gobert, I want to see Gobert guard Kyrie.
I want to see him fall on his ass.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Ankle breaker. Oh, that will happen. It will be on Twitter.
Thanks. I think they match up good with Phoenix too.
Phoenix lacks a big. I'm gonna be honest. What made the Suns struggle with the Timberwolves is because nobody can guard Cat. Now you can sit there and go small and have KD play center. I'm actually thinking about it now.
Or Randall bully him.
They can go small. The Suns, they still match up solid against the Suns. The Lakers, I don't like that matchup for them at all.
Nah, yeah.
LeBron and AD, as long right. Randall is not going to be very effective, especially since Gobert is a black hole, and Gobert does not really do anything besides lay the ball up and catch dunks.
Yeah.
Who else? The Warriors are going to be in the lottery, so we're not going to talk about them.
It's a good matchup with Sac.
That's a good matchup, yeah. Sacramento, that's a good matchup. DeMar, De'Aaron, Sabonis, that could be interesting. Who else? I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. Like, I can always sit there and say we can play. I always say we can always play head, chest, and pause. We can play. We can play on paper. Every team looks good on paper. In the end of the day, they got to be able to play. Same thing with the Knicks. I like the Knicks. I think this will sit there, push the needle, and help them get over the Bucks.
Should.
Right? The problem is, do I think they can beat the Celtics in a 7-game series? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are still those guys. So I feel that the Knicks adding Karl Anthony-Towns, if we already know Karl Anthony-Towns can sit there and play like a lion and he can play like a cat.
Yeah.
Because we don't know which Karl Anthony-Towns we're going to get, it's going to be interesting to see how they play. Now, but anyway, as I say, let us know your opinions on the New York Knicks trade in the comment section below. But with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to the 2434 podcast. You know the drill is. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yo, Villen, last words. What you got to say?
We turn down.